Hello. Hello. Hey, Michael. Can you hear me? Just let me know if I'm loud and clear. Okay. All right. So you are welcome back to the Aubrey YouTube channel. Today is Saturday. What was the day? Let me see. October 12th. And I'm bringing you greetings from Columbia, South Carolina. As usual, as I do it always. My name is Yao Aubrey, and I am a Ghanaian teacher here in the US. I came in 2023, July 10th, yes. And I came here on a program under the US Department of State. The name of the program is Cultural Exchange Program. It is a nice opportunity for teachers or individuals outside the US to come and share their cultural heritage with people of the US. So, in the teacher category or under the education section, teachers are employed to the US to teach for 3 to 5 years on a J1 visa. If today is the first time you hearing of J1 visa, it's a non-immigrant visa that allows a foreigner to come to the US, and it has a clause that is 212E rule. The 212E rule means after the 3 to 5 years stay in the US, you are supposed to go back to your country and spend at least 2 years before you can reapply to teach in the US. So that is the J1 visa conditionalities. But the good news is there are always some routes that you can also go through in order for you to stay in the US after the 5 years. So that is why this channel is available to help you, to educate you, let you know all the routes or the routes that are available here in the US for you to stay or for you to come and teach here on H1B. So share the link to others who are yet to be followers of this group. If you know any teacher, if you know any family member who is interested in relocating to the US, my channel could be a lifesaver. So as time goes on, let's wait for others to join, and we shall commence with today's discussion and live Q&As. Okay. Volume a little down, Michael. Okay. Okay, let me see if I'm supposed to. All right, Michael, is it okay now? I think I'm a bit down, that's why. So I've increased my volume now. Just let me know if it is okay. So we have only 4 viewers. Let's wait for others to join before we commence. Michael, how's your weekend in Ghana? And how many agencies have you applied to so far? Just let us be interactive before the others join in. How's your weekend and how is your application journey going? How many agencies have you applied to so far? $12:05. Okay. So today I'll invite Mr. Arthur, who has also decided to consult with people who are interested in applying. Wow, Michael, five so far. And what are they? Have you applied to Faces? I believe Faces there. You definitely apply. Okay, I have only four viewers. Let's still wait for others to join. Latest by 12:15. Oh, Isaiah, you are welcome back. You are welcome, Isaiah. As usual, I love to serve. I just want people to, benefit from the little knowledge we've seen so far. Okay, packed. All right, and thousand. Michael, I haven't heard of thousand. I'll look them up and see. Thousand. Is it part of the free ones or they charge for their program sponsorship? Thousand. Let me check it out. Okay. Okay. All right. So people are joining in on TikTok. All right. Four viewers on TikTok. Okay. All right. Is it XPA68? Uh, MPhil in mathematics education. Wow. Okay, good. So I'll be talking a little bit about all that you seek today. All right. So just stay tuned. Uh, it's just 1 hour 30 minutes for this live session. So I will be answering any question that you have. I need an agency to apply. If you guys don't tap on your screens, people won't see the live. Good. If you guys, so if you want to help him, just tap on your screen. People. All right. So Zeus is recommending we all share the link to others and also tap on your screens for people to know. Zeus, where should they tap? Zeus, which section of the screen should they tap? Kindly let us know. I know I've been on TikTok for a while and I've seen some people charging huge sums of money. Even they are not the sponsoring agency or the designated agency, but they are taking lots of money. Someone is taking like $9,000. So just let others who are interested to follow us. So we share all the good news for others to come on this trip. It is that easy. I've always been telling you, I foresee that in the next 5 years, this opportunity may be clamped down on because they are okay. Just on the screen, it will come like okay. So guys, click on the like button. I think on TikTok, you just have to click on the heart shape or the love symbol. Just do that. Just do that and let others see our live session today. So I'm still waiting for others to, fill in. 8 people on TikTok so far. Join in before we start. If you want to gift us, I'm cool with it. I always say I'm just doing something I'm called to do. You just have to tap on the screen. Okay, good. All right. Wow. Good. Zeus, you said you same with M1. Are you talking about the M1 visa category? Thank you so much, Zeus. All right, I'll check you out. Check you out on TikTok as well. Zeus, let me see. Where's my phone? Okay, good, good, good. All right, bro. We just have to help people because there are, people are taking huge sums of money. All right, if you even if you want to charge, at least charge something reasonable. So that's the only thing I can do to help. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Good. Good. All right. So today, as we did for last week, I said we were going to talk about every bit of the requirement that we need for this trip. So last week we talked about building a resume for this application process. So we spent time how to build a resume, how to use AI to get your resume easily built. For today, for today we're going to spend time on the credential evaluation, which forms part, I think, 60% of the application process. If you don't have it right now, it is getting highly competitive. So I will spend time on the credential evaluation today, how to do it, and the easiest way. If you are struggling with the process, I will show you a video that I have uploaded on TikTok. Oh no, on YouTube, so that you can also do your evaluation. I think if you cannot pay that $290 for evaluation, just stay in your home country and relax, because this is the easiest way you can come to the US. And as I told you, I foresee in the next 5 years there's going to be a clampdown on this. Probably if Donald Trump wins, they can just invest in technology and cut the recruitment of teachers from outside the country. So let's say you have about 2 to 3 years now to come to the US. So that's it. All right. So today that was what we're going to talk about. We're going to be talking about the credential evaluation, how it is done, and certain challenges that people are facing when they are doing the evaluation. And I'll also invite Mr. Arthur. He also has some good news that he would want to share with us. He's also doing a lot to help. Doing a lot to help. He's a math teacher here in Columbia, South Carolina. So I'll invite him for the second part of the program after we've dealt with the credential evaluation, the pros and cons, and then the nitty gritties that is in the process. And most people don't like to be told, okay, good. All right. Let me go on Facebook. Guys, all right. I have 12 viewers on good. So you can still drop your questions. If you're on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube, drop your questions. As I finish with the credential evaluations, I'll start answering the questions. Okay. So Michael, they charge 3,500. You receive a job offer, and okay. So good. So thousand gives you H1B. Then it's cool. For the 2,000 that they take, let me educate you small on H1B. So for H1B, there is a prolonged duration that you would get for the normal timelines. But if you want it faster, they have a premium of $2,500 if you want it in 15 days. So if anybody charges you 1,500, 2,005, sorry, 2,500 on H1B, yes, the government takes that. Okay, so that is cool. So 3,500 when you receive your job offer, and 2,000 after H1B visa. Then Michael, it's a good deal. Seriously, it's a good deal. If you are getting H1B, that's a good deal. But always make sure that, oh, you, there people are still saying my volume is still. Let me see if my thing. Okay, let me see. All right, you see, is it okay now? Do you hear me clearly? I've increased the volume on my computer. Maybe that's where the problem is. All right. So my comments are, it's a good deal. 2,000 after you get the H1B. It's really, really a good deal. All right. I'll look through their website and let people also know about it, because 5,500 for H1B, it's a good deal. But I don't know, personally for me, I don't like the H1B right from the onset. The reason is, if you come with J1 visa, your partner or your dependent can do any job. But when you come with the H1B, if you are married, your wife or your husband cannot work. We are still praying for an intervention from either the Biden government or Donald Trump's government, if they revoke certain decisions and allow dependents of H1B to work. But for the moment, if you come in straight with that H1B, your wife or your spouse is not going to work. But the H1B, you are going to stay for 3 years. Even some school districts will start processing your green card after the 3 years if you are lucky. Okay, good. You got it from start. Good, 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 good. Oh, 1,000. Wow. So I'll just look at it up and see how best I can educate people on it. So have you, Michael? Have you had any feedback from them? I think I have 14 viewers now, so we can start. All right. All right. Welcome everybody who is new on this page. My name is Yalwache Abre, and I am an art teacher here in the US. If you are watching me from any part of Africa, my YouTube channel is there to educate Africans who have the desire to experience the foreign worlds using their teaching certificates. So, gone were the days that we had idea that there is no way you can teach in the US or any other part of the world with your local certificate. So my YouTube channel is here to educate you, let you know the importance or the weight of your certificate. So if you are here, that's what we do. Every Saturday we are live. I take live Q&As, and I help people to also apply through the application process. So I came with a program called the Cultural Exchange Program, which is being run by the U.S. Department of State in 2023. So this is my second year staying in the US. And there are certain subject areas that are highly required or highly in demand over here. If you are a teacher of math, science, English, special education, physical education, and elementary education, your subject area is highly needed. And also, there are certain subject areas that are considered as related arts. For example, visual arts, music, chorus, dance, all these teachers are also recruited, but they are not in high demand as compared to the previously mentioned subjects. So that's what I came in with. I have a sponsor that brought me, IAG brought me International Alliance Global, and they have also brought in a lot of teachers, a lot of art teachers. So if you are interested in teaching in the US in 2025, this is your chance. So you are welcome to my YouTube channel. What I request of you is to share the link to others who are interested in listening to the good news that we have for all Africans or even people in other parts of the world. So share on TikTok, on Facebook, and on YouTube. If you have any family member who is interested, do the same to them. So today the first topic we're going to talk about is one of the spine of this program. It's called the credential evaluation process or the credential evaluation services. So I will define what it is, how to do it, how much it costs, and if you have any questions regarding that, you can bring it aboard. Then I do my best to answer them. I'll also be inviting Mr. Arthur, who is also a knowledgeable person in this field, who has also helped so many people to relocate to the US since he joined on this same course. So I'll bring him in later on this program. All right. So credential evaluation. In order to teach in the US, you had your local certificate or your degree that you had in, let's say, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology or UCC. If you are in Kenya, I don't know the university that you have there. All right. So the degree that you have in your hand, if any US institution wants to employ you, they need to be sure that your degree is up to their standards. They need to see that the number of credit hours that you profess you have on your degree is the same thing that they have in their schools here in the US. And the number of courses or the type of courses or subjects that you did for your bachelor's degree is also either similar or equivalent to that of what you had in your home country. So that is the need for the credential evaluation. And if you are rating the percentage of credential evaluation in the cultural exchange program, I think it is carrying about 50%. So if you have your credential evaluation, you are almost halfway through, because almost all the agencies request or requires you to have a credential evaluation. So that is credential evaluation. You evaluating or assessing the magnitude of your degree certificate and compare it to that of the US. So if you have any question on that, you can just drop in the question in the comment section. So who or how is the credential evaluation done? So if you're interested in coming to the US, that is the first process I personally suggest you do, even before you go for your recommendation letters or any other thing. So that is how it is done. There is a uniform body that has a conglomeration of businesses or companies that do the evaluation, and the umbrella name is NACES. Is NACES, NACES. So NACES, simply put, is a National Association of Credential Evaluation Services. So any other company that pronounce that they do evaluation services, if they are not part of this body, the agencies would not, I say would not, approve of your credentials. So always make sure your company that you are doing your evaluation with falls under this umbrella. So I'll be showing you all the approved members of NACES very soon, and you'll find out. So let's go there and see. All right. Okay, so where is my browser? All right. Okay, so if you are seeing this document on your screen, I don't know how YouTubers are seeing it. I don't know how let me see if people see it clearly on TikTok. Okay. All right. I'm trying to multitask. It's still my first time using Apple MacBook, so just spare me all the challenges. Okay. Let me see if I can get. Oh, okay. All right. Let's continue. I'll find time to do it. So, if you are seeing this document, it says on the top, NACES, National Association of Credential Evaluation Services, and it has all these members. If you are part of the Telegram group, I have already pinned this document in one of our chats or under the topic list of evaluation services. Okay, so we have A to Z evaluation services. They are in Arizona. IAG usually recommended them, but right now they are working with Spantran. So all these, during my time, I use IEE, International Education Evaluation Incorporated. This is what I used during my time, but later I found out that there are others as well. So these are the companies that you should do your evaluation with. All right. WES is very popular. Look at their age, 1987. Okay, very, 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 very popular. And Spantran has also changed the name. It says the evaluation company. So if you are working with them, they are also very well known. I have not worked with the Joseph, this Silney and Associate before. All others, I have not worked with them. So WES is there, transcript research, all these are there. All right. So I'm going to show you a sample of the credential evaluation, how it looks like, so that you can also be motivated to get it done. All right. Okay. Let me see. think I have it now. Hmm. One of the reasons why is I have never enjoyed using Apple MacBook. Okay, let me see if I can get it on screen now. Why is my thing not showing? Guys, please pardon me. I'm trying to correct this thing. Don't know what's happening to my thing today. What is going on? I'm still trying to share my screen. What is wrong? Hmm. Okay, good. I'm back. Guys, forgive me. Okay, it says not readable. Can you zoom in? Okay, good. All right. So I'm going to zoom in. Someone said the text wasn't so that readable. Let me hurriedly bring it back. Okay, good. All right. Is it readable now? So these are all the members of NASIS. So if you want to do any evaluation, this is what, or these are the companies you can work with. And I've posted this document in my Telegram group. There is a topic under this. You just have to click on the company and it will lead you straight to their website so that you do the evaluation. People are always asking which one of these companies have the cheapest prices. You have to do that work for yourself. Just go to individual websites and compare their price. So far, I recommend Spantron a lot and also IEE. But I know World Evaluation Services is also very popular and they also do the same thing. Now let's go to how it is done. All right, good. So I'm back again. Now, so what that I show you was the credential evaluation companies, and this is the type of evaluation you'd have to do whenever you are ordering for one. There are two types that are always accepted by these agencies. One is course by course evaluation. So course by course, as it names uh, says, they are going to analyze every subject or every course that you did in your university days. Let's say you did educational technology, special education, teaching methods. So individually, they are going to get you all these subjects or courses evaluated. So this is what the agencies want to see, and they always use this to determine your concentration. When I say concentration, let's say you applied to teach science, and back in the days or when you were back in the university, all the subjects you did weren't science concentration or weren't science concentrated. Okay, so they would never post you to teach science. So they do this assessment, see the number of subjects or courses that you did, and they'll let you know that you cannot teach science in this, you can teach science, let's say you cannot teach this subject over here. Okay, all right, so that is it. Your credential evaluation is always needed by them to determine the grade level that you can teach and the subject that you can teach. So you need them. And as I said, it is becoming highly competitive. So always go for the credential evaluation first. It costs you from $150 to $290 depending on the agency that you select. So if West is charging you something lesser, just use that. If IE is charging something lesser, just use that. Okay, but what I have done is on my YouTube page I have uploaded a video that shows you the tutorial on how to get your evaluation done by Spantran on a discount link. So as on the regular day I charging 170. In case you want to do your own verification, they are charging 170. But if you use the discount link, you get it for $150. So you are getting a waiver of $20. $20. Okay. So if you haven't watched that video, go to my YouTube channel. The name is Yao Abre, and search for the video that has 20% discount on Spantran evaluation. Just go through that process and you can also get your evaluations done. Now let's talk about certain questions that comes with the evaluation service that I've gathered for quite a number of time now. So I know certain people wanted to go to a university for a graduate degree, all right? So they had already done an evaluation for their graduate school. What you did for the graduate school may be different from the course by course evaluation that the sponsored agencies need. I repeat, you might have done an evaluation for your graduate school, for your master's program, your PhD programs. That evaluation you did can or may be a document evaluation. Document evaluation is the company will just evaluate your degree, your bachelor's degree or your master's degree as one document, and it cannot be used for this program. All the agencies or all the school districts want to see a course by course evaluation or a teacher's course analysis. It depends on the agency. They use these words interchangeably. So course by course analysis, course by course evaluation, or teacher's course analysis, they are the same thing. I've read from other people saying that the teacher's course analysis is for teachers who are in here and want to go for their teacher certification. They are all accepted. During my time, I did teacher's course analysis. That's what I did, and I paid more for it, but it was accepted by IAG. So all these words are used interchangeably, so you can just do that. So take note what you did for your bachelor's, your graduate school. Let's say you applied to go to Canada for a school, you applied to here to the US for a graduate school or your postgraduate education. You cannot use that. We need the course by course evaluation or course by course analysis or teacher's course analysis. These or this is the document that all the sponsors need. So take note. And one other thing, there is a process in the evaluation process that if you are doing it, it's called verification. Verification simply means if you have ordered for the evaluation to be done, okay, the evaluation body requests you to contact your previous university for them to send your transcript to them here in the US. I'll go over again. Let's say you apply to Spantran, okay? This is Spantran. And you've paid your money to Spantran. You've already ordered for their evaluation services. They need to go through this process called verification. And verification simply means they need to be sure that your transcript is credible. In that case, you, the individual, or you, the applicant, cannot send your transcript, the official transcript, to them. You can send the scanned copy. It is part of the process. But for the verification, they want your university's email address or postal address to send them your documents to them before they can deem it credible enough to begin with the evaluation process. So that is it. So for the verification, you have to pay extra for it if you want Spantran or the evaluation company to do that verification for you. But if you want to do it by yourself, you are prepared for any consequences that may come through that. All right. I've had people who paid $150 to Spantran, who paid $170 to Spantran, and they went to their school, their university, to order them for them to send their transcript to Spantran. And lo and behold, the request stayed in there for over 3 months. Their university never sent their credentials to Spantran. I'm not going to mention the university's name, but for KNUST, they have been excellent on that. If you pay 60 Ghana cedis within 3 days, 3 days is even long. Within some few days, KNUST will send your documents to whoever that needs it here in the US. So that is it, okay? That's the verification process. That's what it means. All right. And one more thing. If you order for the evaluation, this is the duration. It starts from 3 to 10 days, 3 to 10 business days. So it is up to you to fast track the verification process. So if you think you have money enough and you want to avert any problems, any delayance from your university, just pay an extra. Let Spantran or the evaluation company do the verification for you. So Spantran at this moment charges $120 for the verification process. So let's say you, for the normal process or the evaluation process, you paid 150. If you want Spantran to do the verification on your behalf, you're going to add $120. So in total, it's going to be $270 if you want them to do the verification for you. But if you think you have no money, just pay 150 or the 170. Go to your university, let them send your documents to the evaluation company and get it done for you. Please let me know if the explanation isn't so clear. I will just go over again. Let me know in the comment section if you think I couldn't make things clearer for you. I'll just simplify it to you easily. All right, so that is it. So at this point, I think I'm going to bring in Mr. Arthur, who also have knowledge about. Mr. Arthur, I believe you heard all that I said. If you have any other thing that you want to add up to the evaluation process, you can just bring it up. I'm sending you the link right now so that you can also join in. Let me see. No. Okay. All right. So, guys, I'm trying to bring in Mr. Arthur, who is also knowledgeable about this. And but if you didn't understand anything, just someone said he knows the school that delays the sending of credentials to the evaluation camp. It says University of Education and whenever. I beg you, I don't want trouble. I don't want trouble. All right. Yes, for University, I know University is the best. They don't spend so much time on sending the evaluation things and all that. Okay, so but in all this, if you want someone to help you in UCC, okay, sorry guys, I'm trying to send it to Mr. Arthur. Mhm. If you want someone to okay, I'll be with you in a minute. Let me forward this. Okay. Okay. So I've sent the link to Mr. Arthur. Mr. Arthur will join very soon. When he joins, I'll just change my screen so that you also show up over here. Mr. Arthur, I've sent you the link. If you have anything to say about this. All right. So guys, so if you're struggling to get anybody to help you from UCC, from Winneba, I think I have some few people that I know who have been helping me and others whom I referred to. So they will take something small for their transportation and their services. Then you can get your degree or your credentials sent to either Spantran, West, or any other company that you ordered the evaluation from. All right. So I'm going straight to take questions even before Mr. Arthur joins in. Mr. Arthur, we're still waiting for you. All right. So there are some questions here. Let me see. Greetings, Mr. Aubrey. Okay. All right. All right. Evans says, Faces has reached out to me to request Pantran to send my authenticated FCE to them as the next step. Is there any hope? If Faces is telling you to do that, guy, there is hope. All right. So the other name for FCE is foreign. The other name for credential evaluation is foreign credential evaluation. Okay. It could be ECA. Let's say educational credential assessment. That is it. So ECA, FCE, they are all the same thing. All right. So that is it. There's more hope. Michael Mensah, yes, please. At the moment, we are undergoing online training to prepare us for possible principal interview. Wow, with the next month. All right. So, guys, if you are still struggling to find any agency, Michael shared something with me. Thousand. So just go to Thousand offer you H1B, and they charge money about $5,500. So if you think you have that money, you can go there. Otherwise, there are free agencies that you can apply to also come on this program. So don't be locked by any of these agencies. Mr. Arthur, I'm still waiting for you. All right. So the next person is yeah, I am Alex. I contacted you a while ago about response I got from EPI. Okay, all right. So Alex, and others who have applied to EPI, if EPI has put you on hold, don't waste your time on them, please. If EPI put you on hold, just apply to other agencies that I have uploaded on the Telegram group. If you're not part of the Telegram group, go to my TikTok page. The link is at the bio section. Just click on it. You'll be part of the group. All right. And who else? Let me see. Mr. Arthur, I'm still waiting for you. Mr. Arthur, I'm still waiting for you to join in. All right, let me go to TikTok right now and see what's going on. TikTok. All right. So on TikTok, let me see. Good. Please, I need an agency to XPA68. You said you need an agency to apply. XPA. There is a video on TikTok where I talked about list of sponsors. So just watch that video and you can get that document. Or go to YouTube. I have a full video on that. I have uploaded the list of sponsors in the description section. You can just click on that and you begin the application. But make sure you have your credential evaluations done. As I said, it is the major part of this application route. Okay. The next person says, okay, how do I share the link? Okay, Stan, if you want to share the link, I've been told that you just have to click on the heart button and you can easily share it and people can easily see it. All right. I attended Akachi College of Education, which was affiliated to UCC. Please, do I need to provide the address of Akachi? Okay, all right. So all these are part of the questions regarding the evaluation. Okay, so I did not add that. Now, if you went in for a teacher's diploma in any of the training colleges, okay, and you want to order for an evaluation, you are going to add these two things. All right. First, for your teacher's diploma that lasted you for 3 years, and the upgrade or the top up 2 year degree that you had. So you're going to combine these both. So what I will advise you to do is always input the name or the address of the university that your school was affiliated to. Let's say you went to St. Louis Training College, but St. Louis is under UCC. So you're going to put in UCC because UCC is found on your certificate. You're not going to input St. Louis, all right? So in all things, you just have to contact UCC to send your credentials to, let's say, Spantran or West or any other company that, okay. All right, so Eddie said it was okay, Eddie, so you don't have to add any teacher's diploma. Just use your 4 year bachelor's degree for it. All right, so that's it. Tell UCC or just pay Spantran extra to get your verification done for you. All right. Okay. All right. Next question, Mr. Arthur. I'm still waiting for you. If you have anything to say about the credential evaluation, we can just go ahead with it. All right. So if you just join, let me introduce myself again. If you just joined the live section, my name is Yawabre and I'm a teacher here in the US who came with a program called the Cultural Exchange Program. And I set up this YouTube channel or this TikTok page to educate people or Africans who also have the desire to obtain a foreign teaching experience. And these companies really brought me for free. I paid nothing to them. So it is a good news for every African teacher out there to also travel and experience this foreign teaching experience. So that is the purpose of this live section. So we are here today to answer any question that you may have regarding the cultural exchange program. And the good news is you'll be offered with a J1 visa. A J1 visa is a non-immigrant visa that allows you to stay in the US for almost 5 years before you can return back to your home country. And the other good news is, after the 5 years, there are other ways and means that you can use to stay permanently here in the US afterwards. So you are welcome to the live session of our YouTube channel. All right, so two questions are in here. Please, the credential evaluation, is it the same as the transcript evaluation? Yes, it is the same thing, Eddie. The credential evaluation, transcript evaluation, credential evaluation, they are all the same thing. All right. Esther Wood is asking, I have a degree in education. Just completed my NSS with no teaching posting. Can I also apply for a job? All right. Esther, I do not discourage people from applying with such or similar situation. I have a friend who did a bachelor's degree and in that same year applied to phases. He is a math teacher. He applied to phases, and when he applied to phases, phases recruited him on that same year. He had no teaching experience after the bachelor's degree. So I do not discourage people. But the good thing is, if you go for your credential evaluation, it lasts you for over 5 years. So even if you do it right now and throw in your shot, who knows, you might be lucky to be employed by any of the agencies. So just put in application and let's see what happens, okay? But the only problem is the recommendation letter, because you have no teaching experience from any school. But if you did any national service with, you can put in your national service, get a recommendation letter from them, and your teaching, is it teaching practice? I don't know how they do it. They say it. Teaching practice to any school that you went to, just get a recommendation from them and use that as your recommendation letters or reference letters. So that is it. Okay. The next person is, please, can I apply? Can I please, I apply. How long will it take me to hear back from them? Queen Efia Jifa. Okay. So Jifa, it depends on the agency. We can never tell them how they work around the clock. Okay. So just apply. Your part of the job is apply and wait. So I did apply to IAG in November. February, I got a job offer. I think in February 15th or 14th, and latest by June 13th, my visa was ready. Okay. Kofi Anson, with agents that charges 5k USD, are your chances guaranteed? So, Kofi Anson, you stand a lot of chance if you pay the money to them. Okay, they will make sure you get a job. All right, but your chances being guaranteed depends on, even on your subject area. Math teachers, special education teachers are really, 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 really in high demand. So for guarantee, I think theirs are much more guaranteed than anybody who has any other subjects other than that. Please, which agency is the best for early childhood? Stan, we don't select to. We have a lot of agencies, so apply to a lot of them. Don't ask which is the best. You have no options, so Stan, you have no options here. Apply to 10 of them, thousand. If you hear of any agency, just apply to it. Even if they are charging money, just apply to them. The good news is most of them that charge money, sometimes, okay, don't take all the money when you are in your home country. They will let you pay some small amount to show your commitment, but make sure it's an approved agency, guys. If you are having doubt with any agency, just send me a DM and I'll make some small underground research for you if they are very credible before you enroll with them. Okay, all right. So I've always also attached a document in my Telegram group. If you are not part of the Telegram group, if you are not part of the YouTube channel, just subscribe. The Telegram group is in my TikTok bio section. Click on it and be part of it. All right. So that is it. Let me go to YouTube. Mr. Arthur, I'm still waiting for you. Let me send Mr. Arthur a message right now. Okay. All right. So okay. Good. After my evaluation, how can I get schools that do direct hiring? All right. Reverend Robert Moore. For direct hiring, I think I we discussed it last 2 weeks. So if you want to do direct hiring, there are four places that you can go. You can go to simplyhire.org. You can go to indeed.com. You can go to K12 JobSpot, and you can also go to, is it uh I think my I'll make a video on it. Reverend Robert Moore. I'll make a full video on how to, but I still have an old video on how to get direct hiring. Go to my YouTube channel. Just go through the videos. All right. There is a video on how to get direct hiring so that you can bypass all the agencies. The next question says, I know Mr. Aubrey, is IER a reliable agency? Please kindly throw more light on International Expert Resources. Yes, it is a reliable agency. Joseph Tete, IER is credible, and they charge money. Okay, they charge for most of their programs. I did not pay for my insurance, but IER charges one of my friends' insurance. All right, so if you have no option and that is the only company that you can apply to do that. The next question. The next question, I want to bring in. Let me see. Okay, so IER is a reliable company, but they charge money to bring people on board. So just they will always give you your is it agreement letter for you to know what all the terms and conditions. Okay, so that is it. Okay. All right, guys. All right. So there are other questions here. Isaiah, you said something that you prefer J1 visa to H1B because spouses can't work on H1B. My question is, since H1B assures one of green card and J1 visa one needs to go back home. Okay, Isaiah. All right, let me explain certain things to you. All right. So, you are a married person, all right? You are a married person right now and you are relocating to the US on H1B. You came with your wife. Your wife is going to stay home for the rest of the 3 years. And you don't know when your company or your school district is going to begin with your green card processes. When they start the green card, they give you a green card social security number. For that number, your spouse can work with that. So comparing that to J1 visa, okay, I can travel to any place in this country. My wife can also do any job that she wants. But if you come with H1B, though you are not going back home, right? But you being limited, the expenses that you're going to have in here, if you have kids, expenses from your wife, expenses from your kids, how are you going to cope with that expenditure? So seriously, fine. If I had gotten H1B, I would have loved so much. But right now, even being on a J1 visa, the benefits that I have a friend who came with H1B, and the wife is still at home doing nothing, which is very, 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 very burdensome. Okay, so just advise yourself which one do you need. But if you have two of them on table, decide very carefully or wisely. All right. If you want J1 after the 5 years, you can enroll onto H1B. All right. All that you need is a J1 waiver. So I'll find time and talk about J1 waiver. Last week, if you were part of the live session, Mr. O came with J1 visa and now he's on H1B. He's not going nowhere. So the fear of returning back home shouldn't come in at all. Just or find time and apply and enter into the US. When you come in, there are a lot of routes. There are a lot of things that you can use to stay in the US and proceed on other journeys as well. So Isaiah, do not be scared. For now, I'm enjoying J1 visa. Okay, my wife works, and if my kids were grown up below the age of 18, they can also work. So that is the joy of it. But if if your wife is on the H4 visa, your wife cannot work, your kids can also not work. All right, so that is the downside of having the H1B. Now the next question: the fear of returning back to Africa is scary, but Africa is your home country. Why are you scared, Isaiah? Africa is your home country. Don't be scared. Some of us, if you have some amount of money, I'm telling you, I would love to stay back in Africa because Africa is sweet. The money is here, but enjoying a quality of life is back home. All right. So if you if you are scared of going back to your home country, wait till you get here. You definitely change your mind. I have a friend who I think in the same year I came with. All right. So Mr. Atta, can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Arthur, can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So, guys, this is Mr. Arthur. I think if you've been part of this program, I've invited him a couple of times to share his part of ideas regarding any topic that we work on. So today we were talking about credential evaluation, and we've already mentioned certain things. So before that, I'll let him know what we talked. So, Mr. Arthur, we talked about all the companies that we talked about all the companies that do the evaluation services, and we've also talked about the price of evaluation, and we've also talked about the verification process as part of the evaluation services. And I don't know if
Mhm.
you have anything to add up or any question that you want to ask, or if you have anything else to share with us, you can just let my followers know regarding the evaluation services. All right.
All right. Thank you for your time, Mr. Abri. It's a great opportunity for me to be here today. And as you said, yeah, the evaluation is very important. But one thing is for my peoples in Ghana, for them to raise about 4,000 Ghana cedi becomes an obstacle. So what I'm saying, if you're eager to travel to the United States, apply all your sponsors with credential evaluation being done. So that's the best way. And I always recommend Spanson for my personal reasons because it's easy to apply, like 10 business days, you are going to get it. And what I know for sure recently is they are dealing with course by course evaluation. Yes. It's not like some past days or years whereby you can choose any option. They need you to select course by course evaluation. So let's take note in case we are dealing with Spanson. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you need help about applying for the evaluations, I'm always available. I can guide you through all the steps. And when it's up to payment, you just pay with your own Visa card that you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there a way, if I do not have any Visa card back in my home country, that if you are willing to pay for me, okay, or apply for me, is there a way that I can send you the money into a local bank account, and you will use your own or personal Visa card to pay up here in the US? Is there a way like that?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I used to do that. But one thing is, I want the person to go through the steps, know the cost involved,
Okay.
so that you pay its equivalency in cities into my accounts or someone else's accounts in Ghana. Then you also pay it right here in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
All right. All right. So what is the magnitude of credential evaluation? Like, can I do the sponsoring application without the credential evaluation? Is there a way to as Africans, we always want to do the corner things and get our way through. Is there a way we can do the application without the evaluation service?
I think the only way that a sponsor can verify that your certificates are authentic, let me use that word, or genuine, is to do the credential evaluation.
Okay.
So most of the sponsors I know about FACES, EPI, and others, without the evaluation, you cannot submit your application. But let's say, for example, my main sponsor, TPG, you can submit your application without the evaluation. But they will consider somebody with evaluation more than you.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's better you do it so that they know that the certificate that you're having is highly recommended or recognized in the system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's very, very important.
All right. And I have been to a training college. I spent 3 years on my teacher's diploma, and I also went in for a 2-year top-up degree. How do I do the evaluation services?
Yeah, the same scenario applies to my time when I was applying on my J1 program. You have to add both the certificates. So you need to get a diploma cert from UCC and a degree from any institution that you competed with it. So you are going to upload both certificates alongside with their transcript respectively. Yeah.
Okay.
If not, some of the courses you may not qualify. Because imagine like FACES, they are going through course by course, the number of courses that you did in math. And we have some few courses you need to add or back up with the diploma that you have.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's very important that you add all those things together before you do the evaluation.
Okay. All right. And one more thing, if you had any bachelor's degree in your home country, and if it is less than 120 credit hours, the U.S. Institution can never regard that as a bachelor's degree. So, in the U.S., if you be considered by any of the institutions to be a bachelor's degree, you have to have at least 120 credit hours. So that is the need for the credential evaluation. Spantran will assess all these, let the school district know that you did this credit number of hours or you did this subject. So that's why you need to get the evaluation thing done. Okay. And one thing that I was also asking, what can you say about the verification process? Can I send my personal copy of my transcript and certificates to Spantran for them to do it? Is that possible?
Come again.
I mean the verification process where sometimes we pay extra for Spantran to contact my school, my previous school, to send my documents, as compared to me sending my own copy that I have, disregarding my university. Is that possible to do that?
Yeah, we have two ways of doing the evaluation.
Okay.
Like when it was $270, they were charging $120 for the evaluation.
120
and in
for the
that case,
verification.
if you pay the 120, that means you are going to contact your university for them to send the evaluation direct to them through their website.
Okay.
So in that case, you are going to save about $150. But in order to get them to do that for you too is a challenge.
Okay.
So you can move to the second step whereby you pay the full amount to them, do your application, and they are going to contact your university for any needed verification or information.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
The reason for this verification process is I've had 2 people who send their credential evaluations to me to assess, and the status, it said it is not authenticated, and FACES never accepted that. So if you do not do the verification process, no sponsor would accept your credential evaluation.
No.
It needs to be verified. Verified means being credible, being acceptable by any agency here in the US. So let's take note on that. Good. All right. And one more thing I would want to chip in is Mr. Arthur has a small consortium that he also do. So if you think you are struggling with application, because he has had a lot of experience helping people out to do the application. And if he had a way of showing testimonies, he has brought in a lot of people to the US by helping them to apply. So if you're having any challenge, I don't know if Mr. Arthur can let us know the kind of services that he renders. Mr. Arthur, just let us know how you help people to apply.
Yeah. In my usual duties, I used to help with applications. How you can gather your documents, do the applications online, making follow-up to the sponsors, coaching you with possible questions and answers for interviews, alongside with visa applications. So I can just boldly say, as from initial stage until we get here, that's the consultation I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you help people to gather the documents that they need. You also
Exactly.
Do you also help them to apply to a number of agencies? Because I know people.
At least 4 or 5 agencies should be applied.
Okay.
Yeah. I have some agencies, honestly, I don't deal with them. I don't actually deal with them, but I don't want to mention their names right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you help the person to apply to a number of them, and if they are selected, okay, good. I get you now. All right.
Yeah,
so,
we also try our best. You know, some agencies need some recommendations. They need some references.
Okay.
Because you cannot just apply and they will just get back to you instantly like that. At times, our good morals here, the good job that you, Abre, you are doing in the US here, can let somebody recommend. Yeah, let's see Mr. Abre, let's see Mr. Arthur, let's see Mr. Danso, and see if he has somebody close so that we can draw that person here to work with us.
Okay.
And that helps too.
All
so
right.
At times, somebody may whisper to you, I can give you a referral. It works.
Okay.
Yes, yeah,
so
sure
I think there was an instance that in Mr. Arthur's school, the principal contacted him to, if he has any English teacher who is very good, he could just refer them to the school so that they can also fast track their process of getting a job offer. And lo and behold, his actions benefited the person who he contacted. So some of the Mr. O, Mr. Arthur, and some other individuals who are really connected, sometimes they
Mr. O is a great man too.
They have a contact from this school district to if these people can recommend to them some teachers for certain subject areas. So that is what Mr. Arthur do. If you want him to help you, just I don't know how they can contact you. All right, just DM me. I can just give his details to you so that he helps you out with the application. All right. Is there any other thing that you can say to us, Mr. Arthur, before we continue with the questions? Any other thing?
Some people will be asking a lot of questions when the agency or the sponsor starting with the recruitment. They keep on asking these questions. Which one is good? Why don't I take H1B instead of J1? What I will say is that the moment you get close to the river, you are going to cross it. So just go online, Google, know about what is happening, and make a bold decision. Don't always repeat the same questions without taking a step. Some people are done, they are waiting for their principal interviews.
Okay.
So count yourself, where am I now? Where have I moved to? I have joined your Abri for the past 3 months. Have I done the application?
No.
You should be seeing some people coming up with their positive feedback in some few months. Okay. So my piece of advice is that make use of the time at this moment.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. They should make good use of the time at this moment. Go back to your update channel, watch through the videos, everything. If you're not able to get a concept, just DM us and let us help you out.
Okay, all right. So good. You. So that is it. Oh, but before you go, Mr. Arthur, which one is the best? H1B and J1 visa. Okay, even before the person gets here, which one do you think is the best? H1B or J1 visa?
Preferably, I will still defend what I'm in as a J1. I prefer the J1 program.
Do you have your reasons?
As compared to... Yeah, I have my personal reasons. That's why I want the J1.
Okay.
because to spend moment here with your spouse with you for like 5 years before you see the next steps, I prefer that will help than just coming here thinking about only green card.
Hmm.
Our great impact or knowledge that we've got here, even if we are to go back after the 3 or 5 years, it will be a positive feedback to our home country.
Okay.
So I prefer to start with a J1 and know where I'm going to end it up.
Okay, good.
Than you being here, going to classroom, going to work, being stressed out, you come home, no spouse here. Even if your spouse is here, he or she is not working. It's a big blow. I'm telling you, it's a big blow.
Okay, so he
It's
is
a big
also
blow. So,
he's also in favor of J1 visa.
J1,
All right,
yes.
all right, all right, good. I think Mr. O also as I said, Mr. O also started with J1, and right now, he's on H1B. So that is it. Just do the application and enter. The main important thing is the entrance. Enter the promised land
Yes.
first. If you get inside, all other things shall follow.
You will see.
All other
This
things shall
reminds me about our colleagues who just came here. They couldn't even spend 2 months and they are thinking about what next after J1.
Mm-hmm.
What next after J1? Think about what next about first year. Am I going to be fight again or not?
Yes.
Am I going to survive or not?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you are able to survive, then you move to the next step.
Okay.
That's
good.
it. So it's great. And I always extend my greetings and my regards to Mr. O.
Okay.
He's a great man and I know he's also helping a lot.
All right. I think there was an incident. There was this Ghanaian teacher who was employed here in Colombia, in Dent Middle School, and I heard after the first year, the principal told him to go away because he cannot recruit him for the next year. How true is that?
Yeah, I heard about the same instance whereby the contract was not renewed.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean the person is not doing the right job, but they have most people who are efficient. And they want to hire a different person to know how he or she is going to do their job.
Okay.
So in case you are to relocate to a different place, how are you going to move?
Okay.
So it's good. We come and do our best. You impress our principals. And then for the second year, you know how to prepare to face the next one.
Okay. So are you trying to say it is a job of survivor? Are you always trying to survive every year?
Oh, sure. We are trying to survive. And this job, you cannot say I'm adjusted to or I'm used to. But all that we have in mind is to prepare your mind that you are going to make it.
Good.
That's why I always like my sponsor, TPG. They have a lot of resources, checking up on you. How are you doing? What do you need? Always, I need to praise TPG. And there's no doubt that I'm going to stop following TPG.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So thank you so much. I don't know if you have any last words before I. But I think the only question that is here, if you want to stay, someone is asking that are music teachers required to apply? Do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, I can say yes. They can apply because my principal was even asking of a dance teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And all these supposed to work under the classified employee.
Okay.
So no matter how, you can apply, do your evaluation, apply as a music teacher, and definitely you can excel.
Yes. I think at the moment, Faces is recruiting music teachers. I have a friend back in my previous school who is going so far in the screening stage. So if you are a music teacher, hurry up, do your evaluation, apply to Faces. Make sure you have a Face doesn't joke with driver's license and a credential evaluation. Get it faster and apply to Faces. And see,
and they should get to know that they should be a rare music teachers too.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't know the content.
Okay, so
it will be a problem here.
Make sure you are an authentic or a genuine music teacher, and that's it, guys. If there are no questions, I think I'll end today's session. I'm still waiting on for just 5 minutes. It's only 1:20. I'll just pull the curtains down. If there are no questions, I think we've exhausted all the questions here. Next week I'll try and talk about. For next week I'll try and talk about the list of sponsors. We've done with resume. We are done with credential evaluation. The next is the list of sponsors. What sponsors should we apply to? I already have a video on YouTube to show you which agencies charge money and others that do not. So we talk about list of sponsors, and there are a lot of sponsors cropping up. And third-party agents who are also working under certain agencies. I'll let you know about it, and we see how best we can apply. Guys, time is almost okay. In the cover letter, do I have to mention the name of the manager or just the state manager? Mr. Tebi Mensah, I don't get you well. Mr. Tebi Mensah, please come again with your question. All right, someone said Joseph. Okay, good. You said something about J1 visa because you can't. My question is, since one of okay, please kindly mention and write the name of the agency. Okay, so Joseph Tete, you were asking about the agents that take about 5,500. So I think it's thousand, TALZENT, thousand, TALZENT. I heard they get people H1B, so if you are okay with that. Tebi Mensah Bonsu, what do you mean by your question? Please come again, Tebi. Come again and let me explain us. Prince Albert, job guarantee in the US is on a yearly basis. Yeah, you get to renew your contract every year, so things can change quickly. Yeah, so guys, as Mr. Arthur said, we renew our contract every year, every blessed year. And if you are lucky to get a very good school district, there is increment, or there are increments every year. And even in my school district, there is a signing bonus. I think $2,000 for signing just to Richland one school district. So we sign our contract every year, every blessed year. All right, every year. I have just 2 minutes left. If there are no questions, I'll draw the curtains down very soon. Let me see TikTok if there are any questions. Guys, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go to YouTube and click on the subscribe button. Also click on the like button on any video that you watched. If you have any question, my lines are there. I cannot, for TikTok policy reasons, I cannot audibly say my phone number, but if you DM me on any of these platforms, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, I can just give you my WhatsApp numbers and assist you with anything that you need. If you want to be part of the Telegram group, please go to my TikTok channel or TikTok page. In the bio section, there is a link. Just click on that. You could be part of numerous of people who are helping others on this cultural exchange program. Guys, in the next 30 seconds, I think I'll draw the curtains down and we call it a day. Next week we shall meet. I'm trying to invite other resource persons for them to share their knowledge on each of the processes. All right, so let me see. All right. Queen Jifa, you said is Global Teaching Partners. Yes, they are reliable. It's a designated sponsor. It's even on the designated list. Okay, how do we get in touch with Mr. Arthur? Please DM me. I'll let you get his contact. The next person, please tell it. Oh, okay. Oh, where is the message? Where is the message? Okay, Samira, hello. You joined in late. So Samira, if it is your first time, this is a channel for Africans who want to teach in the US. So if you're interested, just watch my feeds on social media, on Facebook and TikTok. I make videos on how to do your application or apply to these agencies and be recruited. You aren't seeing my messages. Oh, Samira, sorry. All right, I'm going to go up and see your messages. Hello, Samira, please answer me. Faces, do they accept from Samira? Yes, Faces accept from Cameroon. Faces accept from Cameroon. So please apply. Sorry, oh, sorry guys. There are some messages here. I'll give you his contact. Okay. What if they don't have any spouse? Eddie's Craft. If you don't have any spouse, then praise the Lord. Okay. If you don't have no spouse and you come with H1B, then good. Samira, good evening. I'm a teacher from Cameroon, but I don't have a driving license. Any school to take me? Yes, Samira, there are school districts or agencies that do not dwell so much on the driving license. TPG is one, so apply to TPG. I don't know your subject area. Faces, if you don't have driving license, don't go to Faces. They won't even mind you. All right. Stan, most of them demand driving license. Okay. Please answer. Don't know why. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, Samira, I've answered it now, so please forgive me if. All right. So, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. We meet here every 12 o'clock EST. EST is Eastern Time, and if you are in Ghana, it is 4 o'clock. In Nigeria, 5 o'clock. In Kenya, 7 o'clock. Cameroon, I don't know what time it is there right now, but do the calculation and join the family. Go to TikTok, go to YouTube, and any of my socials. And just if you have any question, even if I'm busy, I find time to answer my questions. When should Franco? You apply now. Franco, apply now, 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 now. All right. So I'll just call it a day, and we shall meet